much as possible. And then you want to pick it up and then you want to flip it back a little bit so you go right in. There you go.
This is Fred Hadley reporting live in front of Congregation Torah Ohr, where we're about to see a simulated S.W.A.T rescue after a presumed terror attack. And you can see members of the team are now entering the driveway of Congregation Torah Ohr. This is in Century Village, Boca Raton, Florida, where it's about 90 degrees, 10:30 on Wednesday morning, September 16th. It is 5 days after the anniversary, of course, of 9/11. So terrorism is very much on everybody's minds these days. And we're just waiting. We don't really know what the scenario is, but we do know it involves some explosives. And remember, this is all simulated, folks. There's no need to panic. This is a rehearsal. You want to call it a fake attack or fake response, that's fine, but no need to be alarmed. You're going to be knocking holes in the building, because this section of Torah Ohr, known as the West Wing, will be demolished very soon anyway, so I guess they're getting a head start from the S.W.A.T team. Just gonna go or not? Yeah, we're standing in the parking lot of Century Village, Boca Raton, and we're talking with
Chris Hickox. I'm a sergeant with Broward Sheriff's Office and executive officer for the S.W.A.T team.
Okay, so tell us what's going on today. Perhaps we can move you over this way so we get
Yes, sir. We had a great opportunity to do some training on the building that's being demolished up here today. With that opportunity, we're working on some energetic breaching. Energetic breaching is basically the fastest and most efficient way to get us in if we have to do a hostage rescue. It's the fastest, safest way to get us in there to rescue those hostages.
Okay, now some
yes,
of my viewers may want to know, since this is Palm Beach County and you're Broward, can
Yes,
you
sir.
explain to us how that works?
Sure. So we're also part of Region 7 of the Regional Domestic Security Task Force. So in that, PBSO, Broward Sheriff's Office, and Miami-Dade are the three primary teams for our region. So if we do have a major hostage or active shooter incident within the region, we're tasked with being available to assist each other. Just as when we've had incidents down in Broward, we've had both Miami-Dade and Palm Beach Sheriff's Office, which are the largest teams in the region, come and assist us. We would also do the same for Palm Beach Sheriff's Office. If requested, BSO would bring our assets up here and assist them.
How large is your force? I don't want to breach any security information.
No,
but...
not at all. Our Broward Sheriff's Office SWAT team, as far as the number of SWAT operators, we have about 40 operators. We have a staff of SWAT medics. I believe we have 8 SWAT medics right now, which are full-time firefighter paramedics. They're trained to come in with us so we can give immediate aid to hostages or ourselves if injured.
And where are they recruited from? Where do you get your SWAT members?
They're all full-time. The SWAT operators are all Broward Sheriff's deputies first, and then they go through a tryout process after they meet the minimum requirements for time of service.
Is this a very desirable position? You have a lot of competition to get on this team?
It is, and it's a very tough, rigorous tryout process.
What does the testing consist of?
Well,
I know Navy SEALs have to know how to swim and all of that. What do you guys
Yes,
have
sir.
to?
So it's a process that goes over several months. There's several different stages involved. Ultimately, there's different levels of testing, including a 3-week SWAT school that they have to graduate from. And within that, they're required many different tests as far as physical testing, firearms proficiency, swim testing as well, because we do work on the waterways here in
Sure.
Broward County,
Sure.
Palm Beach County.
Now, what's been happening inside the building that we can't see? What have you been
Yes, sir.
doing?
So far we started on a smaller scale with our energetic breaching.
Right.
We started working on interior doors and smaller charges that we can port windows and doors on the inside of the structure.
Okay, and what are we going to be seeing later this afternoon from
So
the
this
outside?
afternoon, we're going to progress a little bit. The next thing we're going to do is an exterior door charge. Much more sturdy door that we're dealing with, so a little more explosives involved in it.
What type of explosives is that? Is that C4? Is that, what is that?
I really don't want to comment on
right.
that.
I mean,
Because
you can tell I watch Homeland and all of that, but
yes, sir.
no,
but
we respect
I
that.
will tell you what we do is our breachers. We have a small number of breachers that are specially trained in that, and they do a lot of work to minimize any level of explosives used. We want to use the smallest amount that we can just to get us in the door and minimize any chance of injury to anyone inside.
Okay, and how many such charges do you need to breach this building? Is it just one or is it multiple?
Well, if we're doing one door, then theoretically we just need one for that one door.
Okay, and I see you have a very fancy utility vest here.
Yes, sir.
Can you show us some of the tools?
Sure,
I was going to say toys, but obviously...
Sure, I don't have a lot of fancy stuff. This is just a cell phone holder.
Oh, that's a cell phone holder.
And I don't have my full gear on because I'm just kind of supervising today. These are chem lights, which you may not be able to see, but they mark our locations inside a structure.
Sure.
It's kind of hard to see out here in the daylight, but inside structures...
I thought you were going to show me a toenail clipper.
Looks like it, but it's basically, it's just a similar to a chem light. Right, to mark our location
right. And how long have you been with the team personally?
I've been on the S.W.A.T team for 20 years now.
And how do you rank? Are you the top guy, or?
On the S.W.A.T team, I'm the number 2 guy.
Number
I'm the
2 guy.
Officer.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
All right. And tell us your name one more time.
It's Chris Hickox.
Chris
Hickox. Hickox.
Okay. And do you have a rank?
I'm a sergeant.
You're a sergeant. Yes, all right, Sergeant Hickox. Thank you very, very much. We really appreciate your courtesy, and we, of course, very grateful for this exercise, and the more you learn about our village, the safer we feel.
Yes, sir, and we appreciate the opportunity to come here and train in the community.
All right, we're looking forward for some action later.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you. And I think we're just going to rip out another hedge. Sort of like a bulldozer or front end loader that they're using. Totally black. I'm sure it's armored. And the vehicle's turning around. You can see it's carrying hedges in the jaws, dumping it off. And you can see they're toting automatic weapons. We've been told they've been using paintball projectiles inside the building. I guess they did some simulated wargaming inside the west wing of Congregation Torah Ohr. And we're now patiently waiting for the big boom. And we're standing here waiting expectantly for the explosion as the Broward County Tactical... Whoa! We heard that. That was pretty loud. And now you see they're advancing in there.